Hey YouTube, Eddie here with Infinity Toys OKC, and I am back at the Vintage Toy Mall. Last time I was here, there was a MOTU figure that I wish I picked up, but I didn't, so let's hope it's still there. Okay, just now leaving the Vintage Toy Mall. As usual, did not come away empty-handed. In fact, I am very excited to show you guys my recent or my latest vintage MOTU acquisition. And I'll tell you though, why don't we just head back to the house, go to my eBay HQ, eBay headquarters, and in addition to what I just recently bought, I will also show you guys all of my recent vintage carded MOTU figures, including some 8-packs. So bear with me. Let me head back to Oklahoma City and I'll show you guys what I recently got. We'll see you soon. All right, well, I'm back in Oklahoma City, and like I said, I've been on a buying spree of vintage Masters of the Universe or MOTU figures, and I have quite a bit to show you, so let's just get right on into it. First thing, what did I buy at the Vintage Toy Mall? Well, two things. I got two things. First item is this vintage Prince Adam. As you can see, 100% complete. Got the vest, got that belt. Joints are really nice. Of course, got the power sword, and great price. Could not pass him up. So let's see if we can get him to stand. There you go, Prince Adam. Second thing I got, and this is actually why I had gone back, because the first time I was there, and I actually have a video of my last visit to the Vintage Toy Mall, I saw a carded MOTU figure, and I passed on it the first time. Really regretted it. So when I went back the second time, I was super happy to see that it was still there. And there it is. A vintage carded Blade. And, so happy that he was still there, and I knew that I was not going to leave that store without him. So, taking a closer look at him, clear bubble, no damage at all whatsoever. Still sealed. It's a minty figure. And you see, I guess that's where that little movie sticker was, but it's no longer there. There's the top of the card back. Now, you can see that you have some white stuff on the sides. Not sure what it is, and haven't decided if I'm going to try to remove it. Probably not. Just don't want to risk damaging the card. But those little flaws right there, in addition to, as you can see, the mini comic is not square, with the bubble. So those two little flaws right there, I was able to really negotiate the price down of this carded Blade. There's the back of that. You see Blade right there taking a swipe at Man-at-Arms and Tila. And Blade came out in 1986. So there you have it. Those are the two items that I got from the Vintage Toy Mall. So let's get into what else did I get? What else have I picked up recently? So this next item, it's another loose figure. And there you go. Blast Attack, complete with weapon. Really good shape. Tight joints. Good leg bands. Now on the back, you can see that there is some broken pieces right there. And this, of course, is a slot where you would insert the mechanism that would blow them up, press down. There you go. So, good thing. It's able to pick up 100% complete Blast Attack, who, by the way, also came with the mini comic. So, very happy with that pickup. Okay, everything else I'm going to show you, all carded figures, so let's just get right on in. So the first carded figure, he is the evil master of martial arts, Jitsu himself. And Jitsu is one that I had as a kid, and I will tell you, growing up, my Jitsu and the Fisto I had growing up, man, they went at it. And, you know, love everything about Jitsu. So I'm glad I was able to get him carded. Top of the card right there, as you can see, the new variant. Big crease right there. Price sticker remnant, but overall not bad. Bubble itself, slightly yellowed, but no cracks, no dents. Figure, of course, never open, so nice and minty inside. Back of the card, there you see Jitsu taking a swipe at He-Man, Skeletor in the background. There's the back of that card, and he came out in 1983. So there you go. There's the first one, the Evil Master of Martial Arts, Jitsu. Put him off to the side. All right, let's keep moving here. Next one to show you guys. Oh, there goes Prince Adam. Didn't mean to knock him over. Let's get him back up. Next one, Rio Blast, Heroic Transforming Gunslinger. Now, this is one that I did not have as a kid growing up, so I'm very happy to get him now in my collection. As you can see, clear bubble. No dents, no cracks. Figure is minty inside. There is the top of the card back, new variant. Look at that, $4.97 from Kmart. You know, I really wish that is what I paid for this Rio Blast. A little bit more than that, a little bit more than $4.97, but man, what a great price. So there again is Rio Blast. Take a look at the back. Rio Blast came out in 1986. There's the back of the card, and there he is, taking on all the Snake Men. So second item, Rio Blast. Okay, let's put him off to the side and let's keep going here. Next one to showcase, another good guy. Now this is the Heroic Master of Extension, Extendar. And there he is right there. Taking a closer look at him, top of the card back, same thing, new variant. I mean, it's not bad. Looks like you have some price sticker remnants there, but overall in really good shape. There's the bubble, clear, no dents, no cracks. And Extendar, I mean, one of the common problems with him, I guess, is just his gold paint. I mean, they tend to turn green over the years, and this is not the first Extendar that I've owned carded. And, you know, it seems that every single one, wherever there's the gold paint, happens to turn green. So there's the minty figure. The back here, take a look at that. There you see Extendar taking on the Snake Man and Skeletor. Back of the card. And Extendar came out in 1986. So there's the next one, Extendar. All right, let's keep moving here. Next guy to show you is another evil guy, or another villain. And there you have the untouchable master of evil combat, old Spikor. Spikor, I mean, didn't have him as a kid growing up, but he's definitely one of my favorite characters. All the spikes sticking out of him. But very happy to have had this opportunity to pick up a carded Spikor. So, you can see with the bubble, clear, no dents, no cracks, mint figure. I mean, you got some edge wear on the side, but I'm going to put this guy in a star case, so he's going to look sharp. There's the top of the card back, as you can see, unpunched. Look at that price, $1.57, also at Kmart. What a great price. So there he is again, back of the card. There's old Spikor with his trident. Back of the card, and Spikor came out in 1984. So there you go. Untouchable master of evil combat. Okay. let's keep moving here. Next guy that we have is the Heroic Spy and Master of Camouflage. Good old Mossman. And of course, we all know that Mossman is just Beastman with green fur, right? And of course, with Mossman, just like with Stinkor, he had that pine scent. And I don't know if the pine scent is what causes most of the Mossman I've seen all have yellowed bubbles, and this one is no different. You can see the bubble has yellowed, and on the side here there is unfortunately a small crack, but you know, nothing I can't live with. So there is Mossman Minty figure inside. Top of the card there, all kinds of creasing and some wear on that corner, but overall good shape. Back of the card, Mossman came out in 1984. There's the back of that card, and there he is, keeping an eye on a good old Triclops. So, Mossman. All right, let's keep moving. Next one is another heroic character, and this guy, of course, is the Heroic Spy in the Sky. Just like with Stratos, another character that can fly. And Buzz-Off, that's, you know, one of my favorite characters. Had him as a kid growing up. Still have my original Buzz-Off. All kind of, you know, all the joints, everything are loose. But he was definitely one that I loved playing with as a kid. So taking a look at him, bubble, you know, has started to yellow, but no cracks, no dents. Minty figure. Top of the card, you see a little price sticker remnant, but other than that, you know, in good shape. The back here, Buzz-Off came out in 1983. There's the back of that card. And as you can see, there's a piece of tape right there. And when I first got this Buzz-Off and I saw that tape, I mean, I thought about, you know, should I try to remove it? You know, or just let it be. And I think I'm just going to let it be. I don't want a chance trying to remove it and taking out part of the top of the cardboard. So I think I'm just going to let it be. And again, there he is. Old Buzz-Off. Okay. A couple more items, and then we will get into my 8-backs that I recently acquired. So, next guy, we got Mr. Too Bad, the double-headed evil strategist. And this is probably, of my non-8-back stuff, this is probably the worst condition one that I have, this Too Bad. And look how yellow that bubble is. My goodness. That is yellow. And, you know, it is cracked there. It's cracked there as well. Missing a piece of the bubble. But I was able to really negotiate just a really good price on this guy. And the fact that he is still sealed, still carded, you know, wasn't able to pass him up. And this particular Too Bad, as you can see, is the round back variant versus the flat back. So there is Too Bad. Top of the card, it is the new variant. On the back, you can tell that, especially with Orko, it looks like the colors must have had exposure to the sun. Colors have definitely faded over the years. There's the cartoon Too Bad taking on Man-at-Arms, Teela, and He-Man. There's the back of that card, and Too Bad came out in 1984. So there he is. Pretty cool. All right. Let's keep moving here. Okay, and this is my last 12-back carded figure, and then we'll get into the 2 8-backs that I've got. But there she is. The warrior goddess herself, Teela. And as you can see, really good condition card. And again, this is a 12-back, which shows an 8-back. But this Teela, clear bubble, no dents, no crack, minty figure. Top of the card there, still unpunched. And really, this is probably the best card in regards to edge wear. I mean, this really has minimal edge wear compared to some of the others that I have, and I just had shown you guys. There's the back of that card. There's Teela, keeping an eye on Skeletor and Beastman. Back of that card. And Teela, this is 1982-83. So there is the Warrior Goddess, Teela. All right. These next two, these two are my most recent 8-back acquisitions. So very, very excited to add these guys to my existing 8-back collection that I have. And if you follow me on Twitter, my pinned tweet is pictures of my current 8-back collection. And, you know, I'm still looking for that 8-back Faker, and looking for a few others to complete that collection. But with these two, I mean, I'm very, very excited to get these two added to that collection. So there's the first one. There you go. Good old Beastman. Skeletor Savage Henchman. And as you can see, I mean, not the best condition card, but that's okay. You know, the price that I got, that I paid for this guy, I mean, it really, really was a great, great deal that I could not pass up. So, taking a look at it, there's Beastman. Bubble, slightly yellowed. No cracks, but it is dented towards the bottom there. Small dent there, but figure still mint inside. Doesn't come with one of the original mini comics, so this is the 4th release. 8-back, top of the card. Heavy crease on top of the bubble. Heavy crease right there with some tears. On the back, there you go. You can definitely tell the damage here more. It's definitely see it more on the back. There's that heavy crease above the bubble, but still, I mean, just to find a rare vintage 8-back Beastman, listen, I'm happy to add this. There, of course, is the 90-day limited warranty and 1981. So, and this Beastman is actually my second one that I have. I already have one in my collection that is it a test market? I think it is. I'll have to take a look at it, but again, second 8-back Beastman. So very happy with this pickup. Okay, let's take a look at the very last one here. And listen, I mean, from the 80s, you had some great, great cartoons from the 80s, and from those cartoons, you know, you had some iconic figures. You had, you know, these are figures or characters that if you were to say their name, anyone and everyone should know who they are. I mean, you have Barbie, you have Optimus Prime, you have Storm Shadow, you have Snake Eyes. I mean, you say those character names, people know who they are. And I'm going to put this guy right up there with any of those characters. And of course, this is the iconic, if not the most iconic character that came out from the 80s. The most powerful man in the universe himself, Mr. He-Man. Now, this guy, this particular item, he is not sealed. I mean, I wish he was. My goodness, I wish he was. But with the price of 8-backs, you know, nowadays, especially an 8-back He-Man, I don't know if I could afford it unless I took out a second mortgage on the house, you know, took out a small loan. But this particular 8-back He-Man that I got here, I had come across the original owner, and he actually just took out this He-Man and just used it for display purposes only. Everything else was left in the packaging, and the mini comic right there, the King of Grayskull, and whenever I pulled it out, superb condition. No creases, nothing. You see all the weapons down there. But look at him. Just a iconic iconic figure from the 80s. He-Man. Clear bubble, no dents, no cracks. You know, like I mentioned, he has been opened, so you can remove him. But this particular He-Man was just used for display purposes only. So his joints are still very tight. I mean, you can kind of see the head wasn't put on properly. See a little gap there, but that's okay. You know, I'm putting this bad boy in a star case, and he is just going to look sharp. He is going to look fantastic. Top of the card there, He-Man, most powerful man in the universe. Oh, man, just can't stop looking at him. Okay, looking at the back, there it is. There's the 8-back. 90-day warranty. The 8 figures, 8 original figures. This is the 3rd release because you have the warranty, you have the SKU numbers, but came with one of the original comics. But what a great figure. And again, you know, he's open. I'm putting him in a star case, and he is just going to look fantastic. So I cannot wait. So, well, there it is. I mean, that is all of the vintage Masters of the Universe figures that I have picked up just from these past several months. Picked them up either just from private sales, you know, online auctions, I mean, you name it, and just been getting great deals on them. And you know, vintage Masters of the Universe, that is my toy line. That is my favorite toy line. Loved it as a kid, still love it now, and I think this is really the only toy line that I still actively collect and actively try to grow. So, hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and as much as I enjoyed showing you my recent pickups. If this is the type of content you like, please hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me, both of which really help me out. Go check out my other videos, and I'm going to end this like I always do, like I always say. Be safe, keep collecting. Come on now. This Moss Man, this Prince Adam, definitely He-Man. This Beast Man right here. I mean, these are, all this is the reason why I always say vintage rules. Take care. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.